safety and destruction not just of major metropolitan centers in America, but according to the left, part of a plan for destruction of America.
Democrats on the left.
We have to destroy the idea of America in our heads, in our neighbors' heads, in our comrades' heads, in everybody's heads.
Choice in words, destruction of America. It seems to be all sort, at least part of a bigger rhetoric, a rhetorical plan, are all similar in their idea of what should happen to America. Here's Rashida Tlaib.
Yep.
They thought they could kill us, rape us, imprison us,
What?
violently uproot us
What?
from our olive tree farms,
What?
starve our children to death, and we would disappear.
Wait, what?
Well, guess what?
Wait.
Now we're in Congress, and we're every corner
What
of
are
the
you
United
talking?
States. They will never truly comprehend, Ya Jamaa, even after 7 decades, that we aren't going anywhere. We are just getting started.
What does that mean? Nobody
I want to say to all of them,
wants
every
you.
genocide enabler, look at this
You
room.
are a genocide enabler.
Look what they think of America. Look at the language
Why don't they just
that they
go
use. Comrade. You see, it's not just
move
about
away?
destroying America,
That's
but
why,
replacing the idea of America
Replacing.
with something else. And that something
Something
else
is
for
something
all
that has
too long,
already
and every
existed
time
every other
seems
country.
to be communism.
Right.
The idea that any country now is anywhere near socialist, let alone communist, would simply be ridiculous and just it wouldn't reflect theory whatsoever.
What is the definition of communism to you?
Stateless, moneyless, classless society.
And you prefer that?
Yeah, so I think that we should be moving towards,
Communism.
Yeah, stateless, moneyless, classless society. It's almost like you're not replying to any of the statistics that I've presented to you. I think that's the biggest problem.
You're a dictator telling you what
Dictators
dreams
would not
should
be allowed under communism.
Wait, that is-
End up, of course, running communism.
That is
They weren't.
exactly.
If somebody's taxing 100%, what is a dictatorship?
So again, how
What
much
is a
money do you
dictator?
think? How much
100%
money?
taxes. What is
What is a
communism?
How much money do
dictatorship?
you think?
Dictatorship.
Communists, young people in our country who once again believe in the utopian ideal of communism. But as long as it remains a theory, one whose application is flawed, time
But
after
it's not
time
even a
throughout history,
theory.
then
It's
you can live
flawed
in
every
the
time.
abstract. I guess that is until Patrick Bet-David says, I'll make it real.
If I were to give you your $2,350, which is the cost to renunciate your citizenship, and I paid you your first class, flight to whatever communist country, and $20,000 of spending
Name me a
money,
communist country.
would you give up your citizenship to
Name
go
me
to
a
that
communist
country?
country and I'll move
Whichever
out there.
communist country you want to go to.
yeah,
Cuba,
then
we
that's
can
not
give
a
you
communist
Venezuela,
country.
we give you North Korea, any one of those you want
Those
to go
are
to.
communist countries.
Yes, the what?
She rejects all of your options, PVD, because that's
All the
always
communist
argument. Those
countries she
countries, North Korea,
rejects.
Venezuela, Cuba, they're
So,
not truly communist.
what are
The
they?
Soviet Union was a flawed experiment, not the true ideal of Karl Marx.
Then why is
It's always
Putin
this way when
trying
it
to
comes
make
the
it
utopic
back
vision
that
for
way?
the central planners and those who would organize our lives.
So sick.
Again, this is on an internet program surrounded. These are actually modern day Democrats. Let me show you what I'm talking about. A good place to start, of course, is New York City. It always is. In this case,
Oh,
it's
I
the
know,
mayoral race.
Mamdani.
Zohran Mamdani. Where now Politico is pointing out, the right actually likes that he's the Democrat candidate. They're giddy.
No.
They cheer Mamdani's impact
Because
on
if he
Democrats.
wins
Well, why
and
would Republicans be
too
excited?
many
Because they know that the United States of America
Americans
rejects communism,
don't
rejects
reject it.
socialism. They
No.
know that so much so
They
that the New York Times
don't
now has an
reject
article
it.
out saying, well, wait. Mamdani's not actually a real socialist. They wrote, New York City people are not socialist. Mr. Cuomo, Andrew Cuomo, has said, neither actually is Mr. Mamdani, says the New York Times. He's a Democrat socialist, which means his beliefs are similar to those of socialists, but not exactly the same.
So he's a socialist.
Mr. Mamdani plans to pay for his proposals by borrowing from a traditional Democrat method. That's increased taxes on the rich. He would also increase corporate taxes.
Which means
But his
all
proposed
of
nothing
those
remotely
businesses will
close to
leave New
a
York City.
socialist-like
And then who's going to
takeover
pay
of private companies? You see, it's always an imperfect. Always capable of saying it's never quite worked yet because the right hero hasn't come along. And
Really?
maybe the
Even
right
the
hero
creator
isn't
of these
Zohran
of
Mamdani.
this?
Because like all good communists,
It's always
do you
failed.
like some of the finer things in life?
All of the finer things.
What's the most capitalist thing you secretly enjoy?
The most capitalist thing I secretly
Your
enjoy.
$1 million home.
Super black. Okay, here's a product from a company that I can't live without.
Okay.
Haagen-Dazs coffee ice cream.
so interesting. So you see, Haagen-Dazs is for the elite. What do you eat? What kind of ice cream do you get when you live in the Workers' Republic?